Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Aid. Today our lesson is about disk scheduling algorithms. This is a disk where these are the platter. Platter means a plane, a number of planes. These are the tracks. These are rotate through this, and there is an arm with read-write head. This 1, 2, 3. These are the read-write head. And this is called a cylinder. This total is called a cylinder. This disk means magnetic disk or secondary storage. Now, disk scheduling algorithm is done by obviously OS, and to schedule IO request arriving for the disk. It is also called IO scheduling. As we already know, CPU scheduling algorithms where all the processes are in a queue, this is called ready queue, and serve by CPU one at a time. Here, similarly, all IO requests are in a queue and served by disk controller. This is a waiting queue. That means multiple IO requests may arrive by different process, and only one IO at a time served by disk controller. Now the concept is more clear if we have some example. That means today we learn 4 disk scheduling algorithm. First, FCFS algorithm. That means first come first serve. Next, SSTF, that is shortest seek time first algorithm. Then scan algorithm and C-scan, that means circular scan algorithm. Okay, starting from FCFS algorithm, here we take an example where this is the queue with IO request, and we have to calculate total head movement where the head start from 53. Here first we have to draw the range, that is 0 to 199. So suppose this is 0 and this is 199, and then the IO request from ascending order. So it is 14, 37, it is a head 53, then 65, 67, 98, 122, 124 and 183. We have to start from 53. Then in this algorithm, first come first serve. That means IO requests are processed. IO requests are processed according to the order they arrive in the queue. Means in this queue, the request comes first, serve first. So first come is 98. So we move the head to 98. This is our first move. Then move to 183. So move to 183. This is our second move. Third move 37. So it is 37. And then to 122. Fourth move. Then 14. Then 124. Then 65. And then 67. So it is our head movement 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. So we have to calculate the total head movement. So at first movement, 98 minus 53, that is 45. Then second movement, 183 minus 98, that is 85, and so on. For third movement, fourth and fifth and sixth, seventh and eighth. So total head movement is 640 cylinder. So here first, the IO request arrived first, serve first. Then the next algorithm, that is SSTF, means shortest seek time first. And what do you mean by seek time? The time to move the disk arm to desired cylinder. Here select the request with minimum seek time. From current head position. That means head position at first 65. So move the IO request nearest to the head position. So nearest is 67 because this length is 12. Sorry, we start from 53 and this is 12 and this is 30. So we move to this. This is our first move. Then this is our second move and we have to move this to 67 to 98. This is 31, but 67 to 37, that is 30. So we move here because it is shortest or nearest. So 1, 2, 3. Then next move is, and then the only option is 98. So move it. Then 122, sixth move, and seventh and eighth, this way. So we calculate the total head movement. So at first move 65 to 53, that is 12. Then 67 minus 65, that is 2. And for the third move it is 67 minus 37, that is 30. In this way, fourth move, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. We get the total head movement, that is 236 cylinders. Now the advantage of SSTF is total head movement is very less than compared to FCFS, obviously. So head movement is less and disadvantage is any head movement which is far from the current head position is starving, so may causes starvation. Now we discuss the next algorithm, that is scan algorithm. Here disk arm start from one end or start at one end of disk and moves toward the other and serving request until it gets to other end of disk. That means at first it's starting from 53. It's served in one way to the end and then served to the next end. So for this example, starting from 53, which is head starts at 53, we have to start this way to the end. This is the first head movement, second, and this is an extra head movement we write as H1. Then towards the another end. So this is the third head movement, fourth. Then the head moves to 65 to 67 and 67 to 98, 98 to 122 and 124 and lastly 183 in this way. So total head movement is for first 53 minus 37, so that is 26. For second 37 minus 14, that is 23, then 1 4 65 2 31 24 2 and 59. So total head movement is 236 cylinders. Now we move on to the C-scan algorithm or C-scan disk scheduling algorithm. Here C means circular scan. Now in circular scan algorithm, head moves from one end of disk to another, serving request along the way when the head reaches to other end, it immediately return to beginning of disk without serving at return trip. That means when it starts from 53, it serves into one end only. So this is the third move, fourth move, fifth move, 6th, and this is an extra move till the end, and when it returns, it cannot serve anyone or any request, that is H2, a move that without serving any request. Then from another end it serve the request as previous. So in this way. So total head movement equal to 65 minus 53, that is 12, the second 2 in third move, 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. This is H1s after 6th, and this H2 is 199 minus 0, and then 14 minus 0, then 23. So total head movement is 382 cylinders. So we discuss 4 algorithms. At first, FCFS, where the algorithm depend on arrive time in the queue. Second, shortest seek time first. Here, move nearest to the request, or movement serve nearest to the head pointer. Then scan algorithm, where the head move back and forth and serve always. For C-scan, head move towards the end, and for return trip it does not serve anyone. Okay, thank you everyone for listening.